make up their own with no help. For you, you're going to make up your own because you're going to talk about yourself, right? So you select your structure and pick this one. And if you pick one with structure, this is where you're going to find your questions.
The invitation is like if they had a party and
If
they
they
wanted to
wanted to do it,
invite
right.
their friends, and then they would just email it to them? Is that how that would work?
Right, you can email it, right, you can upload it, right. You can get, I can already see things in here. This slide is the worst slide of the presentation, I promise. It's just that the lines are so light, and it's an important slide, so I'm going to go really slow on this part. It's supposed to say layout up there, but every time I sent it to my computer, it just kept losing resolution. So, does yours say layout pretty clear on yours? Yeah. Yeah. If you pinch it, you can zoom in to where it says layout, and you're going to have to because it's really light. Looks like this one. Okay. Every slide, you can choose the layout. You can't see it on mine, but follow along on yours. It's going to ask you, how many things do you want? Well, what are things? Things are icons, which is clip art. Icons are what? Clip art. Photos, which are real pictures, either on your iPad, or if you want to take a picture, or if you want photos from Google. And then text is just text. Those are the only three things the kids can put. That's it. They can't go crazy in videotaping and all of these things. Three things. So it's going to tell you, do you want to put one of these things? If you only want text for your first slide, like Ms. Reyes' class, then you're going to put one thing, text. If you want two things on that slide, side by side, you're going to put two things. I want a photo of myself and my name, Ms. Reyes. I want two things, photo, text. And then it keeps going on and on. So do you want caption and text? Do you want a full photo and text? So you pick your layout. That's probably the most difficult part. And you can do that for each slide. I think we're good with that. Then you choose your theme. That's what's going to do all the hard work. It's going to give all the colors, all the transitions. You pick which one you want. You just touch it, and it'll import it there for you. And you can only have one theme per story. You can't have a theme per slide. Then you go to your music tab on the top. So that was layout, themes, music. On your music tab, you just click what kind of music you want and how loud you want it. Easy? Yeah? Oh, thank you. Once you've picked your layout, you have your theme, you have your music, then you can start importing themes. For example, the first sample story that I showed you, the little girl said, I love my iPod. She got an icon. But for me, I told her, you have to use an icon, you have to use photo, and picture. So she did icon. And she imported an icon. Then you can import a photo. This one you have three options. You can find a photo on Safe Google, right? So if you put iPhone on Find Photo, it'll give you pictures of iPhones. You can take a picture of the iPhone, so you can open your camera and take a picture of the iPhone. Or you can look for pictures that you already have on your iPad. And if you want something that's not here, like for example, you want a picture of your school, Crawford Elementary. You're not going to find it here on Google. You're going to have to go to Safari and go to your website, snapshot it, now it's in your photos. So then you would find it on my iPad. You can also then change the duration of the slide. It's kind of the question that we have here. If it's a slide that has a lot of text, you don't want it to be there for two seconds. It's too short. People are not going to have time to read it. So you can change the duration to how many seconds you want that slide to. Or do you want to make it an impression slide? Then you just change the duration right here next to the last slide. Here I try to just tell you the basics. This is where you're going to choose to share or upload email, Facebook, with the upload button. This first play button is to play back what you recorded on your voice. Here's where you record. You're going to hold it until you're done with your sentence. With that slide, let it go. It'll tell you how long it is, and you can preview it. You have to hold it the whole time, though. And you want to narrate per slide. So it's one slide, narrate. Next slide, narrate. Here you can add more slides if it doesn't have enough. The hardest thing that I had